Welcome back. And today is 19th of August at 7 sorry at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're watching me live in Asia, that should be on the Saturday 20th of August at 10:30 a.m. Singapore time. Wow. How's everybody? Let me turn on my live chat here. Hang on a minute. And hello, everyone. And if you are watching live right now, I invite you to just come on board and say hello. Today is TGIF here in Boston, and we just had a we just had kind of a dinner and a party just now. Drank quite a bit of red wine, and my head kind of was spinning. And really happy to see all of you joining me for tonight's YouTube. I want to pay my greetings to James Chu, Wilson Wang, wow, CPK, Hiram. Who else is in the house? Hua Chen, Ronnie, Ryan. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining me to. Excuse me. Woo. I think the weather is turning cold right now. Okay, so let me. Excuse me about that. Good to see you, Manfred. So, how's everybody? Did you guys make money from two of our very important positions? We make money from Buffett and Body BBBY. And I let me share with you. I don't feel good about making money from Triple BY because right now, apparently, they are calling for investigation into stock manipulation, as what I shared yesterday. This is a really classic pump and dump game led by none other than the insider Cohen, and everyone is calling out for his blood right now. I don't feel great trading this position, and I'm just glad I'm out of it. The other one will be a good, great news. We have positions in Occidental, and today we have a big announcement on that. So we're going to go through these two particular game. So what I want to do right now is this, okay? So welcome to all of you who just joined us, and good to see you, Kelvin. Right, and let me just switch this off. All right. So I completed my first week, 5 days in a row at Harvard Business School. Tomorrow kind of a half day, and everyone is out there partying, celebrating, and I'm out here in my room doing YouTube live stream. I feel it is important, every day we really go into the market and look for ideas. So I'm very happy to be here with you, and more importantly, I'm glad you guys wake up early, 10:30 in the morning, Asia time. Jiyoung, you disappeared for how long already, Jiyoung? Welcome, Jiyoung. Okay, good. So make sure you all stay in tune and got some important ideas to share with you, all right? So let me set this up. The first idea that I want to share with you is none other than this game that I don't feel proud playing it, all right? So here we go. How does that work? Okay, let me see. I got to do one more step. Hang on a minute, all right? I really don't feel proud doing this trade at all, but I'm just so glad I'm out of it. All right. So let me show you what is this trade all about, and then we can review the trades together. Okay. Here we go. This is none other than our triple BY. We took a put position. Most of you probably bought at the same price as me, and that is about $1 on the value of the premium, right? So we bought at $1. I then discovered that many of you secretly go and buy cheaper than me. You are front running your teacher, right? I know some of you bought 95 cents, 90 cents. Unfortunately for Manfred, he plays at 80 cents. I think that's mission impossible. You can never get at 80 cents. But I know of students who bought at 90 cents and 95 cents. All right. So good for you. I already buy very cheap already, and you're buying cheaper than your teacher. Okay. So I got two price exit. I bought at one. I got one kind of a kick in by the true limit order. out at 1.05, and I got another one out at 1.2. So basically, this trade is about 20% profit in about 2 days. All right, not a big amount of profit, like dollar value 964. We used to do like we like to aim for big numbers. All right, but this trade basically, I don't feel good. And for those of you who made money on this trade, please don't go out there and boast about it. All right, don't even talk about it. I think there are many people out there suffering from their losses in triple BY. They have been manipulated, they have been played out, they have been what we call the Pit Piper, right? The guy played the flute and everybody following him into doomsday. So it's a very unfortunate game. We are calling out the Securities Exchange Commission, Gary Gensler. Please investigate this guy called Cohen. His extreme stock market manipulation. Gene Cramer on CNBC called him out as well. And I think we really not need to stop this kind of a blatant behavior. It is bad for everybody. All right. Now, if you were acting like Warren Buffett, is completely different. Which today I want to tell you the tale of two cities. One is triple BY, and the other one is Occidental. But back to triple BY is very unfortunate. We made money out of this game, but many people lost money. All right. So how the heck such a thing can even happen in today's world? I got no idea. Somebody is sleeping on their job, and another body is manipulating the rest of the market. All right. So this is the first game, and I got another game that kind of also want to show you. Got kicked out by my trail limit order, and that's none other than Tesla. All right. So out at 898, and my price was 888.88. All right, but we always be put a defense on Tesla just in case there's some crazy tweet that's going to be tweeted out by Elon Musk. So we just very careful about this trade. What else can I tell you about Tesla? you know um, what I learned in the Harvard Business School today, there's already certain cities within United States of America that's building out the grid on the road, whereby when you drive your electric vehicle on the road, on a certain parts of the road, the grid is charging your car while you're driving at the same time. Wow, this is mind-boggling. This is really exciting, right? So really nice. So again, I do not know why I got scammers coming into our YouTube channel when I'm doing the live, right? So can you all help me to put these scammers out? They're posting again nonsense things right here. I added them already. Yep. So if you all spotted all these scammers, can you all please block them and do whatever you need to do, right? So yeah, I kind of block them out. I'm not too sure is it appearing on YouTube. Okay. So I'll be making my thoughts on Tesla. I think I getting certain data on Tesla right now, which is very positive. So in a way, I'm out of this position. That means I'm also out of the stock split. Okay, so we need to hold as of Wednesday. There's a 2 days ago, and hold until next Wednesday to enjoy the split. So unfortunately, I'm out means I'm out. Not no regrets about it. We just have to be be very defensive about the trade. Okay, so that's what I want to comment to you about Tesla. I'll be speaking more about Tesla in tomorrow's video. Okay, so let me come back here and just let me do some hygiene check. I don't know why we have advertisers targeting us. We got scammers targeting our channel. Looks like it's getting very popular. They really take the time, wait for me to go live, and then here they are appearing on the live chat. All right, so it's don't they know people don't really like them at all. And let me just do a quick chat on the YouTube live chat. Oh my gosh, it's flooding up here. Woohoo! Report spam. Boom. And I got to report one by one, is it? Okay, I got to call out my angels to help me, and I don't know where are they right now. Um, Hang on a minute. Let me call for help. By the way, how's everybody? Uh, if you are watching live right now, can you just say, let me know how you guys are doing, and while I call for help. All right, hold on a minute. Call for help. There are spammers in the live chat. Okay, so here we go. Wow, there's so many of these crazy spammers. How do I gotta remove them one by one? Let me see. Okay, so just bear with me for a second. I think is how to get rid of all these guys. Wow, timeout. I'm trying to all kinds of methods to remove these guys. All right, let me just refresh again. Okay, I'm hearing. Please share me. How's everybody? Ah, yeah, we got rid of them. Okay, so oops. Let's do some more. Remove, remove. Just give me one more minute. Let me flush out these guys, these toxic people. Remove. Okay, I've deleted them. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we have John Lim slept at 4 a.m. this morning. Just woke up. Wow. Why you sleep so late? And Jeffrey reported and blocked the spammer. Yeah, you guys spot any spammers, just report them, all right? Eltin weekend is coming. Yeah, I got a half day class tomorrow. Then I got a 1 hour session with my coach in the Harvard. And then the rest of the day just trying to review what I learned for the week. There's a lot of information that we are learning, and many of it which is very, very applicable to how I intend to grow spiking as a fintech company. All right. That's one big part of my mind. The other part of my mind is, my hedge fund work and especially our investment thesis. How will it tweak during this period of time? All right. We are making certain observations, getting good quality data. And of course, can't do much other than wait for the FOMC meeting coming out on 23rd September. By then, I'll be back in Singapore. And then I got my full set of tools with me. And then it'll be really, really well. All right. So we got rid of that nonsense scammer or spammer or whatever you call it. And let's go back on track. So recap, triple BY, we made money. Do not be proud about it. There are many, many people who got caught by the stock price manipulation. They lost money. Second one, Tesla, I want to spend more time over the weekend, put some thoughts behind it, and then I'll share with you my findings. All right. Now we're going to go to an important topic. And this topic, we're going to read out this piece of news, and then we say, wow, we caught the spike, but what's next? Right, we caught the spike, but what's next? Here we go. Warren Buffett gets permission to buy up to half of Occidental Petroleum, boosting the shares. All right, so we got to read this entire piece of article. And here we go. Now, 50% is what I call the sun. It's going to precede the subsequent 100% acquisition by Warren Buffett into this company. There's no reason for you to own 50% other to test the regulator, other than to give the market sufficient time to react, and because old grandfather doesn't want to shock the market. All right. So he's doing the step 1, 2, 3 right now. The eventual end game, I believe he wants to own 100% of Occidental. Or else there's no reason for you to cross the threshold of 50%. All right. So you understand the drift. So with this, here we go. On July 11, Berkshire filed an application with the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission to buy more of the oil company's common stock in secondary market transactions. The conglomerate argued that a maximum 50% stake wouldn't hurt competition or diminish regulatory authority. So he wants the blessing of the regulator, very, very good. And, Carlos Clay, acting director of Division of Electric Power Regulation, granted the permission on Friday, saying authorization was consistent with the public interest. So this is a friendly, I don't think it's even fought as an activist, fought as a passive investor of Occidental, and by which right now Berkshire owns 188.5 million shares of Occidental, equal to a 20.2 position. That was he increased it, and right now passed a key threshold where Berkshire could record some of the oil company's earnings with his own, potentially adding billions of dollars in profit. Okay, so this is step one of his game plan. And then when we come over here, this is the part, it maps out how he goes acquiring to hit about 50%. All right, also owns $10 billion of Occidental preferred stock, has warrants to buy another 83.9 million common shares. Warrants is just like options. Exercise it at 59.62. The warrants were obtained as part of the company's 2019 deal that helped finance Occidental's purchase of Anadarko. The stake will rise to nearly 27% if Berkshire exercises those warrants. All right. So there's this debate right now on Wall Street. Is grandfather going to buy 100% of Occidental? And this is the part that we're going to map out our subsequent steps, what we're going to do about it. But I need you all to understand the backdrop, all right? He will likely continue buying as much as he can while the stock price is trading below 70 or 75. Now, if you own 30 or 40% and would like to buy out at 95 or 100, you save a lot of money, all right? So finally, when he makes a 100% acquisition, he will have to offer a premium price. Premium price means it must be above the prevailing stock price, just like what Elon Musk did for Twitter, $54. Back then, it was trading about 40 over dollars. So that's called a premium. And he typically aim at somewhere near to the nice round number of 100. So that's the reason why, if you don't understand this part, buy at 95 or 100. Now, to me, I'll buy at 98.888. All right, just for fun. I mean, whether it's 95, 97, or 100 is negligible to Warren Buffett's wealth, all right? So, and that's the reason why. And then I don't understand this statement. This stock trades like a casino. The market is giving him all the stock he wants. I don't really like this statement. I disagree with this statement. I don't think it's a casino bet. It is an investment with extreme foresight. Now, I gotta explain to you why it's extreme foresight when we look at his total portfolio of Warren Buffett. Then you formulate your thesis and think whether this is a casino trade or not. So this idiot, I don't understand why he introduced a word called casino here, right? Let me call Cole Smith, president of Smith Capital Management. You are using the wrong choice of word because you missed this great deal of Occidental, and that's very salty statement from you. Period. Okay, so here we go. Now we got a magical number appearing in front of us. I think it's likely that Buffett will buy the whole thing eventually. The 50% limit may have been set to receive FERC approval for non-controlling stake. He clearly plans to purchase additional shares. So far, his maximum purchase price has been 60.37. We're going to go to the stock chart and look at our 60.37, right? And of course, this is not going to be a stealth move. He is obviously talking to the board. Probably they're going to give him one or two board seats. Let's wait for the announcement, right? But, Warren Buffett only wants to do friendly deals, right? So here we go. Made nothing but sense. What kind of English is this, right? So this is Don't even bother reading about it. All right. So I like this part. Buffett's growing bet on Occidental has inspired a legion of small investors to follow suit, making it a favorable retail stock this year, according to data from Vanda Track. Right. So we knew this. We got a track that's 60.37, and here we go. Let me flip over right now to the chart, and we're going to understand this really, really beautiful trade. And before we do that, let's take a look at my trade. Now, for those of you who are with me on Don't Stop Believing trade notification, guess what? This is exactly what we done with the particular trade, all right? We sold, as in I sold at Eastern Standard Time, 2:23 in the afternoon while I was attending a class by Professor Lafrel. our all-time favorite professor from Harvard Business School, Professor Lafrel. Okay? Anyway, you wouldn't understand the joke. So I made a profit of $5,700. I want you to look at the time of 2:23 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, all right? So here we go. How do we look at the time of 2:23 p.m. Um, Eastern Standard Time? Let's flip over to the chart. Dong, 1 year, and here we go. This is a stock chart. And remember, in our previous video on Occidental, I've been preaching to you guys that eventually it has to break above here, 70, and aim towards where? 100, right? And this is even sweeter than that because of the mere fact that Warren Buffett is right now going to be 100% potential owner of the company. Okay? Now I'm going to switch over to the 5 days, and we're going to look for the 2:23 p.m. Right? 2:23 p.m., which is around right there, mama. I got out exactly at this candle right there. How beautiful or not? This is beautiful, right? Hey, give me some comments on the YouTube live chat. Is this trade beautiful or not, right? So let me put it out. Is this beautiful or not? Okay, let me drink some hot Chinese chrysanthemum tea, and I wait for your response on the live chat. Wow, look at this. And we proud, mama. Even a mug is Harvard Business School, right? So this is a gift from the faculty to all of us attending the class right now. And guess what? This is a really nice. Oh, I really like this. All right, because I can't flip it to show you. At the top here, I can adjust it, and then it has quite a big indent right here. Can you see this part here? So that the hot water can kind of float above there, and then I slowly drink it. I got to drink lots of chrysanthemum tea. Let me. Oh, this is good. How about you guys? What are you drinking tonight? Tonight I'm drinking Tropicana 100% fruit juice. All right. This will be my round two. After I finish my round one, chrysanthemum tea, drinking from a Harvard mug. All right. Oh, this is good. This is good. This wakes me up. All right. Okay. So you saw the 1023, right? Wow, sweet trade, huh, Kelvin? And I hope you guys made money together with me. You know, my biggest joy is to make money together with all of you. And that's the reason why I always feel very proud to come on stream and have you guys join the live streaming. You are my comrade in arms, you know that? Right? We fought the battle, we go in, fire off the trade, and right now we got out, take the profit. And you know, of course, every one of you go in different time, get out different time, but the key point is we made money together, right? So Okay, who else is drinking? Elton, lemongrass, ginger tea. Wow, so healthy. How about Jacqueline? Jacqueline, uh, yeah, thanks for. I'm enjoying my drink. How about you, Jacqueline? What are you drinking right now? Now it's morning for you guys. You guys should be drinking maybe coffee, like John. John is drinking coffee right now. Okay, so let's take a look at this trade. And the whole idea of us is always to catch the spike before it happens. All right. So we caught this really nice spike, right? We were entering where? Hang on a minute. We were way below here, right? So let me go back to the 1 year chart. And we've been talking about this channel, this crazy channel, which is I call it the 70 all the way to the 55 channel, right? I think back then I narrowed down the channel even further. I'm talking about, I think it's 55 to 65, right? It's 55 to 65. So somewhere around here, half half and half half, all right? So many of you traded with me in this range. I'm so proud of you guys, all right? So this is the range we went inside, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, and just keep making money, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, make money, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, make money, ding dong, ding. And today we got out of here, make money. And I'm going to reposition again this trade, but with more finesse, all right? So I'm going to reveal here unless you are my Don't Stop Believing Trade Notification member, okay? But the game plan has been fulfilled because we caught this big spike out of the red box. We bought it, and right now we realize it. All right. So this is the most important. Don't make money, you're wasting time. Why this bunch of monkeys are back spamming my channel again? Oh my gosh, this bunch of idiots. Really, I need help again. So sorry about it. Please remove them. All right. And if you guys see that the spammer spamming our live chat, please go and report and do whatever you can. All right. They are not our students. Obviously, some monkeys out there. Okay. So let's come back. We got an important game to play right now, Occidental. Now, we took a profit. We say that what if Warren Buffett decided to go all in? So what must we look at, right? So I'm going to give you a clue for you to think about tonight, for you to think about your Saturday weekend, okay? And let me go and show you what you need to think about, which I also thinking about it because this is a once in a lifetime trade. You miss, too bad, all right? And kind of upset they kicked me out from a Tesla trade, all right? It's okay. So here we go. Let's take a look at Warren Buffett portfolio from our software. Those of you who are not subscribers of our software, too bad you won't see the details behind it. All right. So here we go. Occidental right now is standing right over here. Oops. Okay. And we know that he's going to double this to hit 50%. So that will easily be a $24 billion kind of deal. And thereby, if at 24 billion, he will come in somewhere between Bank of America and Coca-Cola at 24 billion, right? Now, when he doubled that up to 100%, that will be $50 billion purchase, all right? At $50 billion purchase, he should be standing just below Apple. This is big deal. It means that we were, debating about who's the real Trojan horse. Is it Occidental or is it Chevron? Right? We have a big debate on this, and back then our thesis was that, damn it, he's distracting us with the Occidental deal, and then suddenly out of nowhere pop up Chevron, right? And we say, I think Chevron back then was the Trojan horse, the real hidden gem. But right now, with his all intent made known to the public, going at 100%, that means Occidental is going to leapfrog in front of Chevron. And collectively, if I take Chevron 25 plus 50, he'll hit 75%. Then his position on energy stocks alone is half of Apple. Apple just take it as 150 billion. Half of that is 75 billion. Now that is a bloody big bet, and that's divergent. Let me explain to you the concept of divergent. How do you bet so big on Apple, which is a consumer tech product, and the opposite of that, you bet into an energy crude oil company? Completely different, right? And when you hash that way, you know, at Apple is already controlling 44%, and half of that is 24%. Now that means to say he's 44% with a 100% acquisition of Occidental at 24%, 44 plus 24, 68% of his entire portfolio centered on two sectors: Apple on its own and energy stocks. That's close to 75% of his wealth. Think about it. Actually, the real thesis we should really work on is to predict when will Warren Buffett pass away. And I don't mean it as a joke or mean it as a curse, but because really what's troubling me is, we talk about it in the family business case study in Harvard Business School, and the professor was saying that most likely in the event of his death, he will sell off all his stakes in Berkshire Hathaway, put it into Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, and that's it. Is if that happens, the value of Berkshire Hathaway will drop like crazy. So if you really believe in Warren Buffett, the real work that we should do is to predict when he will pass away. I mean, I say with all blessing, not cursing, right? It's really blessing, and I believe he thought about it. He's been thoughtful about it. He and Charlie Munger, and they have not announced the successor yet. By the time he's gone, private equity guys would come in and say, Berkshire Hathaway is too big a monster. Let's do a stock split. Let's break up the company. By selling different parts of the company, the value is worth much more. Right? So things like that will happen. In fact, the last AGM, one of the investors was already calling for the removal of Warren Buffett as the chairman of the board. Right? So there's no emotion or no sentiments to go about it. Some people just want to do it that way, not forgetting the fact that it was Warren Buffett who built up Berkshire to where it is today. And that joker wants to remove Warren Buffett as the chairman of the board. Kind of sad, right? And this is the real world. No need to debate a bit about it, all right? So I'm beginning to learn more and more from my Harvard professors who are teaching us the real world. Until we kind of today kind of have a great cast. Just leave it as a great cast. So I really like this trade. I want to think about it more. And I say, how does this resonate with what he did right over here? Oh, I can't even see my time right now, right? In Q2. Let's take a look at his trades in Q2. All right. Q2, for goodness sake, he's also buying into Apple. 595 million. He's still buying Chevron, right? But the deals are getting smaller. Occidental is still the only one that surpassed 1.1 billion, 1.4 billion. And then you have Ailey that's doing about 810 million, right? So I want to be very, very thoughtful about this because I think we have once in a lifetime opportunity to do good, to make money decently. And not like the case of triple BY. Oh, that one I don't feel good, right? We got to make money decently. And as I look at the data, I encourage those of you who have access to our software, go and look at step 2 of Berkshire Hathaway. You'll find a hidden gem there. That's it. I'm going to give you the clue. You got to work on it. The hidden gem is found right there. All right. It's so obvious, but most of you, I don't think you can see it. Same information, different interpretation. Okay. So let's sum it up. A few things that I want to share with you guys today is this. Number one, have we made money from our don't stop believing trades? All right. So easily, so some of you who have not joined us yet, right? If you have followed me into triple BY, you made about $964 in just one trade, done, right? Or you gone into Tesla together with me. Tesla made about how much? $900, done. And this one is somehow is like, oh my gosh, triggered by the trail limit, all right? And if you've gone with me into Occidental, you would have made you would have made roughly around this number. Where's my Occidental trade? Oh my gosh, where is it right now? You guys have been posting so many winning trades. You literally submerged my winning trade. All right, where is my winning trade? Wow, it's far below. Far below. Hold on. You guys got so many winning trades. Okay, let me type again. I found it. So there we go. So you traded with me on Occidental. I made about $5,700, right? So I mean, averagely, I believe each of you should make about maybe $500 to $1,000. I'm not too sure how much you guys put in. Some of you put bigger amount. I know, bigger than your teacher. Yeah, well done. Okay, so 5,700 more than cover for what you invest into. Don't stop believing, right? So that's the point I want to carry across to you guys, and of course, you can support us in many ways. First way is you can go to where's that place? Hold on a minute. YouTube, and click on, YouTube. You can buy me sticker. No, hey, I gotta teach you all this one quite fun one. This one is quite fun, right? Where is it? Hold on a minute. Okay, you look at the live chat there, right? Below there's a dollar symbol, right? You can send me like sticker one. So far I've not received any super sticker, or I don't know what's this called, super chat. I've not tried that out yet. All right. So anyway, or you can buy me a coffee by clicking on join, and then you can buy me a $3 coffee. Okay. And today is like TGIF for me. I'm gonna spend the weekend reflecting on what I learned here at Harvard Business School. Uh, it's really mind-boggling. So many things to think through, internalize, and of course at the same time, I got to set aside time to network with my classmates. My classmates are, oh my gosh, it's like the most beautiful people on planet Earth. So generous, so kind, and so willing to share. And I'm very humbled by them because many of them are so successful in their business, and some of them are like second, third, fourth generation family business. And we are all here to learn and study. So this is the right attitude, a hunger for wisdom, um, an ambition to build the business, perhaps passed down by your forefathers, by your parents, by your grandfathers, depending whether you have a generation 2, 3, 4 family business, right? There's a big emphasis on family business, and my takeaway on that is that I do not want my children to enter my business. I think I'm quite clear after attending the second year of the Harvard School Business School program. We've done so many case studies of family businesses almost breaking up, families upset with each other, and then the moment you have the brothers, and like two, three brothers, and each of them got their own wives, and each of their wives start to make comments. Then their daughters and sons came in and make further comments, that's it, gone, game over. life is life is too painful for that. I mean, if you guys think about dealing with your in-laws is tough, wait till you deal with your loved ones in the family business. It's really not easy. All right. So I have some thoughts about that. Now that may not apply to your situation, all right? So you don't have to like uh, give up on your family business or anything like that. Okay. The second takeaway I got this week is that business can be done really, really easily. Sometimes for us as an entrepreneur, we make it too complicated, and I feel I done the same. I make it too complicated. But one of the really breakthrough for me resonated with me is this. You know, 1st July, because of all of you, I started the YouTube live stream. This is on the right track. And then I never doubt it. I'm in touch with you guys. You guys are in touch with me. And you know, we are like sparring partners, pushing each other really hard. And every day I fire off a trade on Don't Stop Believing. And you guys also fire off the trade, and then we make money together. So this is like my happiness. It gives me a lot of happiness. But how does this relate to the business? So today, our professor asked a very important question. Or should I say I asked the professor a very important question? Who is my Mickey Mouse? Who's the Mickey Mouse in spiking? We talk about Mickey Mouse because we did a case study on Disney under the tour of duty by the two different CEO, Eisner and Inger, right? And why every time we talk about Disney, it makes us feel so happy, right? Because of we grew up watching the cartoons, and then some of you visited the theme parks, some of you stayed in the Disney hotel, and so on, right? Different emotions will kick in. But the one that connect everything of the Disney business together, that stitch it together, is actually Mickey Mouse. And when the professor reviewed that, you know, I asked the professor, so Professor Lafrel, are you talking about a logo like Nike, just do it a swoosh logo, or a brand? What is the Mickey Mouse? I mean, we don't run a animation company, right? Who's that Mickey Mouse? And then one of my classmates shouted out, Clemen, you are the Mickey Mouse. Okay. And yeah, a lot of things to think about. What should I do with this business here as spiking? And all of you are my stakeholders, that we can grow it and take it to the next level of growth. That we can help more people, essentially make easy money. You know, we are out there in the trenches every night. And then along the way, by the way, we pick up wisdom. And you know, I shared with you many times, my game plan is 2032, when my oldest son will be 25, 26 years old. That instrument of wealth will birth, and the moment we spotted it, we know that's the one that will create the first generation of millionaires among those born in Gen Z. All right, so this is a part that keep me very, very motivated. At the same time, you know, I want to grow spiking to the largest possible potential. And today I got a very, very happy news to share with all of you. I dropped an email to our most respectable, uh, in fact, I call him our largest shareholder in spiking. And let me share with you this article. Wow, this is really hard. This is like a goosebump moment, all right? Holy moly. So let's check this out. Not too sure how many of you read this piece of news in Singapore. And here we go. Mr. Koh Boon Hui to be SGX chairman from January the 1st. And, you know, most of you do not know the fact that Mr. Koh is our seed investor, our first round seed investor here at spiking.com. And let me tell you what happened back then. We kind of reach out to him and say, Mr. Koh, can you take a look at spiking? And back then we don't have anything. I only had the PowerPoint slides and the vision in mind. And that's it. No software, no wealth management system, no AI robot, nothing at all, nothing, just PowerPoint slides and just an idea. He and his partners agreed to meet up with me and Nicole. We went to the office. And before that, we prayed very hard. I say, I mean, this is like an answer from God that, he's the dream investor that we have been always been dreaming of. We met him for about 30 minutes. And during the meeting, I kind of sensed that he already knew about my lifetime history, all my ups and all my downs, all the good and all the bad. He already knew it, but he just wanted to have a conversation with me and Nicole, right? After 30 minutes, he said, okay, Clemen, we'll support you. We'll help you. That's it. Shook the hands, and next thing is paperwork. And then within I think 2 weeks, the money came in. That's how we started spiking.com, 2016. And I wrote to Mr. Koh an email this morning. I say, Mr. Koh, I'd like to say a prayer of blessing for you. You're going to do a very, very important job as Singapore Exchange Chairman. You're going to make our country so proud of you, and you're going to get us to the global stage. And he replied me, I'm just very happy to share this with all of you. So we have such wonderful investors on board. We have such wonderful customers like yourself, who I call my students, who are very, very supportive of all of our programs. And how do we get there to the next level? There can only be one answer, and that is your teacher has to pray very, very hard. I need to ask God to help us, send us the right people, and take away nasty people away from our lives, from our business, help us stay on track, and let me meet the right people that will take us there. And when I come back to Singapore, I will share with all of you, we are ready to roll a very, very powerful product. And I think this product will capture the world by storm. We pray very, very, very hard about it. And I'm so excited each day because it kind of resonates with what I'm learning at Harvard Business School. So really, really happy right now. Thank you everyone for joining me today. So much things to share with you guys, but I usually do my best at the cozy live trading. But I'm very, very happy you are making money together with me too. Okay, so I should call it a day. The night is I'm very exhausted already. I got to wake up at 5 a.m. to do my case study. And before I go off, let me do a shout out. Those of you who have not subscribed to our Don't Stop Believing trade notification, this is the place you can go to, spi.ke/help, or you can take out your phone to scan the QR code and join me. Join all of us who are members of the Don't Stop Believing, and we will just fire off the trade every single day. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. God bless you. Goodbye.